Hutch here today, and today I'm going to give you a little review. I'm going to try to tell you whether you should go to the movies and see this and be entertained, or if you should wait and watch it on DVD or some other outlet. But I'm going to tell you right now, this is a pretty good movie. And does it reach all the hype that you've been hearing? It gets pretty close to it. They set it up really well. They start the movie off explaining T'Chaka's past and what his transgressions were that complicates the whole movie. Now, if you remember, T'Chaka got killed in Civil War with Captain America's Civil War movie, and that is where we pick up. T'Challa is coming back to Wakanda, and we get to see T'Challa in action right off. He is going on a mission, and the action is really good in this movie. They have a lot of action with him as the Black Panther in his suit, in a newer suit, and they even have action where in a ceremonial fight, whether you're trying to become king or not, they take away your Black Panther powers and you fight as a human being based on your fighting skills. Now, the ceremonial parts of the movie are really neat. They're fought on top of a waterfall. It's very cinematic, along with some of the other scenery that you get to see around Africa, the sunsets, the trees, the plains. It's all really engrossing to the eyes. It's very nice, very beautiful, and that was displayed really well in this movie. But getting back to the movie and talking about T'Chaka's past transgressions, he had set out to catch the guy named the Claw, or nicknamed the Claw, not from Inspector Gadget, but there's a guy named the Claw in the movie. And he did something in 1992 where he stole some vibranium from the country and killed some people while he was trying to get out and everything. Well, it's still carrying on in the modern day where this story is taking place. There's a guy that has a rhinoceros, and the Rhino Rider Corps that is there. He had some family that got killed by the Claw while he was doing it, the stealing of the vibranium. And Warmonger, or Killmonger, knows this. Killmonger eventually brings back the Claw in a body bag and throws it at the feet of the guy that had these past with what the Claw had done. And Killmonger and T'Challa fight each other in the ceremonial fight, and you assume that T'Challa gets beat on the waterfall whenever he is thrown off of the waterfall. But there's a lot more to this movie going on, and it's very good movie. They delivered the storyline really, really good, and you don't have to assume too much. There's no off-scene assuming. There's not really anything you have to assume in the developing of the characters. You get a good idea on the amount of time that they spent on it, and it doesn't seem like it's 2 or 3 stories in one. It's really goes along at a really good pace. Like I said, it's just very entertaining. I like the fact that they put a human type factor in it. I like the fact that whenever they was fighting to see who's king, that he had no powers. And it was interesting that the 2 Black Panthers fought each other at the end, and nobody really had an advantage, and there's things you can say about it and things you can negate about it. But it's overall, it's entertaining. It's a good hero movie, good Marvel movie. It's a good standalone movie. You don't have to go and understand every other movie that Marvel's put out leading up to Infinity Wars to understand this movie. It is a good standalone Black Panther movie. If you went to see the Black Panther, you got the Black Panther and not much else. But overall, I'll say go and see it. It's worth seeing, and hope that you enjoyed as much as I did. They left it open with the end previews or whatever you want to call them, end credits, where they could set up and have more Black Panther movies, and that's probably what they wanted. Depending on how well this one does, you can probably determine whether or not they'll have more after it. But I'll say that no movie is probably perfect. This one probably is going to get a 9 out of a 10 because some of the stuff doesn't stick along with what the comic books have. I mean, I could explain that in another video, but I'm not going to delve into it here. It was a good movie. Go and watch it. I hope you enjoyed this review. I'll be doing some more as movies come out. And remember to hit a like and subscribe for old Hutch, and you'll be able to find me a whole lot easier in the app. All you gotta do is go to your channels and look up your subscriptions on your app. Remember to hit subscribe. Thank you.